The Phenomenal Physics of Phones by Grace. A wave is a disturbance in a medium that carries energy from one point to another. The medium refers to the materials that energy travels through, which could be air, water, etc. In this case, we are focusing on the air medium. Each wave has a different wavelength, which is the distance from one point of a wave to the next, at the same height going in the same direction. An important type of wave today is a sound wave because it is what transfers the frequency of your voice into a wave that is transferred through the air for people to hear. EM radiation is a special term encompassing the waves of the electromagnetic field. Radio waves are a type of EM radiation. They have the longest wavelength. Today, we will be applying these concepts to cell phones. Phones were created by Alexander Graham Bell. He had natural talents and came from an intelligent line of family that worked with elocution and speech. He researched hearing and speech, experimented with hearing devices, and that eventually made it so he created the telephone, patented in 1876. Phones were later developed to be more modern by companies such as Apple, Samsung, etc., and people have grown to love phones. But how do they actually work? What's the physics behind them? Cell phones work because of waves. When you speak into a phone, you exert sound waves into a microphone, which turns your voice into electrical signals. The phone's microchip modulates a radio wave using the electrical signal. Modulate means that it varies the strength, tone, or pitch of one's voice. This is similar to sound waves, which change according to the strength, tone, or pitch of one's voice. That process occurs earlier on when originally speaking into the phone. The radio wave then travels through the air to a nearby cell tower. The tower sends your voice to the person you are calling through radio waves in the air so they can hear you. The same process is reversed for the other person so they can hear you. Now that we know how cell phones work, how does Wi-Fi work? Wi-Fi also uses radio waves, but not sound waves. It uses these waves to transmit information between your phone or other electronic device and a wireless router through frequencies. Frequency is the number of waves at a certain point in time. The radio waves travel through the air at different frequencies to transmit data. The distance between the router and the device also impacts the speed of the Wi-Fi because longer distances equal longer waves, meaning it's slower. Therefore, the speed of the Wi-Fi is slower. This explains why Wi-Fi from your router at home does not work for your phone when you are at school. To conclude, radio waves, a special type of EM radiation, are responsible for Wi-Fi in cell phones because they have the longest wavelengths in the electromagnetic spectrum. This means they can travel the farthest, allowing for long-distance calls and distance from the router. Without radio waves, we wouldn't be able to use Wi-Fi or call people. Thanks for watching.